Howdy, people. We're back again. Ken David Stewart and the Roswell 1947 play. And where we're at today is the opening acts, and it's part four where we're up to today. Okay, I shall read you what happens. Okay, just finding the exact spot right here. And let's just see where I got to. I had this thing all set up before I switched over. Here we are, Act 5, Scene 1. Narrator: General Kane and Private Ends pull up in front of the radio station and see the dog catcher's truck. Wow. Forgot my headphones. Okay, let's start again. Act 5, Scene 1. Narrator: General Kane and Private Ends pull up in front of the radio station and see the dog catcher's truck. For the second time in one day, the military break down the door to the control room. Mick: Well, like I was saying, these two army guys kidnapped me and they threw me in the back of their truck. I rode in the back with 3 dead aliens and one live one. They took me to a hospital where a nurse gave me a shot of horse tranquilizer in the butt. Whoa! Help me! The army guys are back! Rick: Listeners, I'd like to report that 2 military men have kidnapped Mick Russell for the second time today. Dwight: Yeah, and just when he was getting to the good part of the story. If Mick escapes again and comes back this evening, we won't have time for him on our show. Rick: That's right, Dwight. We're scheduled to do an interview with Floyd the Barber from the Andy Griffith Show. Dwight: Hang on a minute, Rick. I think we have a caller on the line. Floyd the Barber: You guys better not cancel my interview. You think your listeners want to hear some bozo going on about flying saucers, aliens, and some goofball getting a shot of horse tranquilizer in the backside? Don't you think they'd rather hear an exclusive interview with a great actor like Floyd the Barber instead? Rick: Probably not. But don't worry, Floyd, your interview is still on for this evening. Act 5, Scene 2. The Army truck arrives at the Air Force Base. General Kane takes Mick to a small, cold, gray interrogation room. Mick says, Get these handcuffs off me. I'm a law-abiding citizen. General Kane: Yeah, right. A law-abiding citizen who hijacks a city vehicle and sicks a Rottweiler on 2 city employees. Both those crimes are felony offenses in this state, partner. Mick: A felony? What do you call kidnapping a civilian and throwing him in the back of a truck full of aliens? General Kane: We call it protecting our national security. Private Ends: Come on, Mick, what were you thinking? You go on the radio telling the listeners a half-baked story about flying saucers and aliens. You scared the daylights out of everybody. Mick: But it's the truth. General Kane: No. The truth is all you found was a weather balloon. We're going to take you back to the radio station, and this is what you're going to tell everybody. You're going to go on the air and say that you started drinking early in the morning. Your wife left you because you were losing too much money on the ranch. So you started drowning your sorrows at Dusty's Tavern. And you decide to get yourself a little bit of attention by telling the flying saucer story. Mick: No way! I'll be the laughing stock of the town. General Kane: Would you rather spend the next 20 years of your life in the brig? Mick: Of course not. General Kane: Here's the deal, Mick. You tell the story we just told you, and you will find yourself the proud owner of a brand new 1947 Ford truck. Let's just call it compensation for all the rough treatment we gave you. Mick: Ho! Whoa! A new Ford truck. It's a deal. They won't be laughing long when they see me cruising around in my new truck. Private Ends: You're smarter than we gave you credit for, Mick. I think we'll hold it right there, folks.